for Eudora High School athletics. On your new home for Cardinal sports, Eudora Sports Live. Eudora Sports Live is presented by Kansas Insurance. They have Kansas covered with 23 companies to give you the best choices possible. Learn more at kansasins.com. Eudora Sports Live is also presented by It's time for Eudora High School athletics. On your new home for the Cardinals, Eudora Sports Live.
Welcome in here to Eudora District Stadium, which is going to be the home for our match today, here where the Eudora Cardinals will be taking on the Ottawa Cyclones in a big-time soccer game here. My name is Reed McAvoy. I am going to be the sole voice here for you today, but I do have a camera woman here with me, Bailey Freeman, and we are ready for a good game of soccer here today. This is a couple teams with some close records and some very similar features about themselves going over the course of this season. But I will get into that more on our Caw Valley State Bank pregame show when I come back after this break. Don't go anywhere as kickoff approaches here on Eudora Sports Live.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Just like the Cardinals are striving for success, Caw Valley State Bank's mission is your success. At Caw Valley State Bank, they provide the best, most efficient, courteous, and professional banking services possible. And at Caw Valley, they recognize that the customer and their satisfaction is the most important ingredient to growing their community. With all the services you've come to expect from the hometown partner you deserve, Caw Valley State Bank, online at kvsb.com, a proud supporter of Eudora Schools.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
High-quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Jean's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family-owned, Jean's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Jean's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Jean's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on the Cobb Valley State Bank pregame show. I am Reed McAvoy here with you on Eudora Sports Live. As you see that time on your screen, kickoff is not too far away. So I'm going to preview this game a little bit from the numbers of it, the looks of it. Eudora coming in 8-6-1, Ottawa coming in 7-6-1. So obviously a couple very similar seasons there so far, but the similarities do not stop there at all. Both of these teams are undefeated in October, Eudora with 3 wins and a draw, and Ottawa with 2 wins and a draw, and they also have an extra win going back into the last month of September. And both teams here are coming off of a match against Leavenworth. Eudora was able to get a 2-1 win in double overtime over Leavenworth, whereas Ottawa drew Leavenworth in a game that also went to double overtime and ended 0-0. Plus, both teams' most recent defeat was to the Baldwin Bulldogs. Eudora's was their last match of September, a 1-0 tough loss to Baldwin, one of the best teams in the state. And following that match, Baldwin dropped their next 2 games, getting their second and third loss on the season after extending their win streak to 8 games against Eudora. And then Ottawa's most recent defeat was a 2-0 defeat to Baldwin. That was a couple weeks into September. So both of these teams, as I said, with a lot of similarities. Very interesting to see how this game is going to go. As these teams, there's nothing really to separate them when you look at how this season has gone. That is my game preview here on the Cobb Valley State Bank pregame show. We will take another break and be back, probably with kickoff. Don't go anywhere on Eudora Sports Live.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
The MVPs of BBQ. That's Barbed Wire Barbecue in Eudora. Family owned and operated, Barbed Wire Barbecue delivers great food and small town hospitality at a valued price. High quality hickory smoked meats, house seasonings, and time tested recipes put Barbed Wire Barbecue a cut above the rest. Kick off your weekend with their delicious brunch on Saturdays and Sundays and enjoy game day your way with Barbed Wire Game Day Packs. Visit them at 601 East 10th in Eudora or see their full lineup of flavors at barbedwirebarbecue.com.
More time before you wake up in the wild.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Are you looking for a trusted partner in pet care? Look no further than Eudora Animal Hospital, proudly serving Eudora and the surrounding area since 1975. Eudora Animal Hospital offers a wide range of services, including wellness exams, surgeries, routine vaccinations, and emergency care.
Hi guys, just wanted to say thank you from Eudora Animal Hospital for all your support and go Cards!
Schedule an appointment by calling 785-542-3265 or visit eudoravet.com.
Prescription drug pricing points to corporate
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
and Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas?
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
The smoothest, the creamiest, the most amazing ice cream you've ever had. That's what you'll find at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in historic downtown Eudora, Kansas. With over 100 mouthwatering Wisconsin-made ice cream flavors, including dairy-free and gluten-free options. The bakery is always serving up the most heavenly cookies, cakes, and so much more. Ask about Main Street's custom cakes for that special occasion. What are you waiting for? Come make the sweetest of memories at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in downtown Eudora, where it's always ice cream time.
Question: what will you find on all over-the-counter or OTC medicine packages to help you choose the right drug and use it safely? The answer: the drug facts label. This label lists the medicine's active ingredients and purpose, how much to take, and warnings you should know before using it. Remember, even OTC medicines you buy without a prescription can cause side effects you don't want. So follow the information listed on the drug facts label. For more information, visit fda.gov/drug facts label. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Back here on Eudora Sports Live as coin toss and national anthem have all concluded, so it is only a matter of moments before this ball will be kicked away. So that means that we are wrapping up our Caw Valley State Bank pregame show. Caw Valley State Bank provides the best, most efficient, courteous, and professional banking service possible. Proud to cheer on the Cardinals and serve the Eudora community. Learn more at cawvalleystatebank.com. This broadcast is presented by Kansas Insurance, and as we close in on opening kickoff is brought to you by Pyramid Place Early Education Center. Kick off your child's educational success by enrolling them at Pyramid's Place. They're your place in Eudora for quality preschool education, childcare, and after-school programs. To learn more, visit them on their Facebook page or call 785-542-1296. We will also get you the starting lineups pretty soon. Those are brought to you by the Eudora Community Library. The Eudora Community Library is proud to support the Eudora Cardinals by providing exceptional community events for children and families through excellence, inclusion, persistence, and collaboration. Go Cardinals, the library is cheering you on. So we've got through some different live reads there, and we are just about ready for this game here, which I will give you the starting lineups for shortly. You can see that your Eudora Cardinals out there are wearing black. They will enter your screen shortly on this right side. They'll be going right to left here, beginning this first half in the all-black uniforms versus Ottawa wearing the whites. So just make sure you get used to the different uniform color, maybe a bit of an alternate uniform for these Cardinals. Looking at the formations, looks like a 4-6 for Ottawa. I don't think that's actually what they're starting with here. This is just a bit of a play call here on this opening kickoff, which once again was brought to you by the Pyramid Place Early Education Center. So we are underway here swiftly. The Cardinals starting out in their same 4-1-4-1, and that is a pretty blatant early foul there from Caden Kerr. With that, let's get into the starting lineups for your Cardinals. Who's out there? Aiden Ramirez, number 2, a senior. Braden Hayes will focus in on this kick now as it's in a dangerous area for the Cyclones. Derek Lehman, the main defender there, backing them away from goal. And here's Ramirez on the ball. Ramirez gets it out to Winder. Winder still on ball here, and his pass is wide. So I will go through the rest of this lineup. You got Braden Hayes, Caden Kerr, Nate Steinlage in goal, Sergio Madrano, Derek Lehman, the top goal scorer, Tanner Yankovic, Christian Kane, Isaac Winder, Cameron Daniels, and Daniel Peterson for your Cardinals. And here is Ramirez coming down this left side, not his typical part of the field. Gets a nice ball out to Winder, who looks for the forward in there, Braden Hayes. He got a foot on it, just couldn't control it. So Colton Ray, who is the starting goalie for the Cyclones, will not be tested by that one. Cody Rivers, Cale Horn, Aiden Kiter, Josue Navarro, Shane Flynn, Eddie McLaughlin, Josh Audis, Caleb Hepner, Carter Hepner, and Lawson Davis are the starters for the Cyclones. So we can now get into this game. Those starting lineups, once again, brought to you by the Eudora Community Library. And we are going here on Eudora Sports Live, brought to you by Kansas Insurance. So I mentioned that these teams are pretty evenly matched up when you look at the records. 7-6-1 versus 8-6-1. So nothing really to indicate who is going to come out on top here. This Eudora team is on or both teams actually are on having a very good month, having neither one been defeated so far in the month of October. The Cyclone streak just goes a little bit back into September, actually, whereas the Cardinals were defeated in their final game of the month of September. That was the game against Baldwin that I mentioned earlier. Here is an attack down the left side to Josue Navarro. And this is Lehman on the ball now. Lehman up to Ramirez. Ramirez to Lehman. Lehman maybe was trying to find Winder there, but I don't think he really meant to lose the ball there. Ramirez went for it, got shoved to the ground, and that is going to be a foul called against the senior Shane Flynn. Lot of seniors for this Ottawa side, lot of 12s in that year section. Not that the Cardinals don't have that, and this is an early chance for Hayes. The goalie Ray didn't know what to do with it, and in the end, the defender Lawson Davis comes in and just clears it away to let his team reset. A bit of a dangerous moment there early as the goalkeeper Colton Ray didn't know what to do with that thing, and a chance nearly fell to Braden Hayes, who does have 2 goals on the season. Here's a ball into Ramirez. He gets a foot on it but can't control it. This is Kane! And Kane's shot nowhere near what he was going for. Rolls out for a goal kick. Kane went for a bit of an ambitious volley there from distance. Maybe trying to do something reminiscent of Harry Kane. Did not quite come off for him there. So it'll be a Cyclones goal kick here. And this is going to be Josue Navarro. Just kidding. A nice defensive play there by the junior Daniel Peterson. This ball is to Caden Kerr. Out to Winder now on the left side. He's got Hayes in the middle. He looks for him. The ball had a little too much air on it, but it comes back for Winder. He'll get a second chance. Now here is Caden Kerr. A very nice long ball out to Ramirez in space. He tries to find Lehman, the top scorer. Lehman got a foot on it, but a very nice save from Ray there in goal keeps this match level. A beautiful ball there from Kerr out to Ramirez, and then Ramirez was able to find Lehman, and Lehman's shot, unfortunately, found the hands of the goalkeeper, Colton Ray. Kane up for Hayes. Hayes brings it down for Lehman, but just a little too far away for him. Daniel Peterson under pressure from Josue Navarro, and Steinlage gathers this one before Navarro can do anything dangerous with it. You might recognize that name, Josue Navarro. He was the place kicker for the Ottawa Cyclones, who unfortunately did best the Cardinals on this field a few weeks ago. He is just a name you might recognize, as he's on plays a nice role on that football team as well. Here is Kerr, the place kicker for the Cardinals football team. His ball out for Winder, not close, but then the unnecessary, really, clearance from there is going to present a chance to Lehman. Lehman shoots. He got some curve on it, but not quite enough. That was an unnecessary clearance attempt there from Aiden Kiter, the senior, and it ended up going right into the shins of Winder, who then found Lehman, and it did produce a shot. It has been all Eudora early on here. Not that they've looked extremely likely to score, but the Cyclones certainly have not, whereas the Cardinals have had a couple good chances early on here. If this game continues as it has, it seems like there's only one team with the run of play. This is Tanner Yankovic to bring up the ball. Sent out for Winder. Seems like he's going to play a nice role today down this left side. Winder with the short ball to Lehman. Lehman gets it back to Yankovic. He just keeps it in. Finds Lehman. Lehman could send a cross in here. He's looking for it. He does. And it finds Ramirez, and Ramirez tucks it away. I don't think that pass was exactly what Lehman was going for, but never matter as it finds the feet of Ramirez, who gets to take a touch and then poke it in past the goalkeeper, Ray, giving Eudora an early lead here, not 8 minutes in. They have put a goal on the board through the hot feet of Aiden Ramirez. I say that because he has been on a very good streak this season. That is now his 4th goal. He has had a very potent second half of this season, sort of emerging out of nowhere a little bit, at least for me. Coach Erpelding was certainly not surprised, but he just got a first goal here in this game. And really, from how this game has gone so far, it seems like there could be a lot more coming for Eudora. The Cyclones need to try to get a run of play here. Here is Navarro, and he was very nicely tackled there by Cameron Daniels, giving him no chance. But that was a beautiful cross in from Lehman. Lehman and Yankovic worked down that left wing very nicely, and Lehman just sent the ball into the dangerous area. As I said, I don't think it came off his foot exactly how he wanted it to, but it got into the box, and when you put the ball in the box, good things can happen. Ramirez was able to get a foot on it and then tuck it in. Pretty much no chance for Colton Ray in goal. So a nice early lead here for the Cardinals that they will now look to hold on to and maybe even extend over the rest of this match. This is Navarro. He's going to have a chance. And a beautifully timed tackle from the captain, Daniel Peterson, took that shooting chance away from Navarro. If Navarro got a couple more inches of space past Peterson, that was going to be a very dangerous shooting opportunity. And even the great Nate Steinlage would have had a tough time with that one. But Daniel Peterson does exactly his job, stops the attacker from getting past, and we'll never know if Josue Navarro would have tucked that one away. Cardinals stay in the lead. Here's Navarro again. He's been the primary man for this Cyclones offense. He switches it here, and a long-distance header. That was a little bit ambitious there from Shane Flynn, one of the other seniors for this Cyclones team. But, a shot on goal. He gave Steinlage a chance to make a mistake. But as we know, Steinlage is not one to often make a mistake, so he gathered that one nicely, and the Cardinals back in possession of the ball. Here is Yankovic now. Does a nice move there on his man, but then Winder had a tough time controlling that one. And then the pass from Jacob Aber looking for Josue Navarro. Too much on it, gathered by Steinlage. Cardinals now have a chance to respond. That pass there for Christian Kane was short, but Cameron Daniels cleans up any danger. And Ramirez going down this right side. He has Lehman in front if he can control the ball. Made a couple men miss there, did very nicely to do so, but then the ball popped out of bounds. It'll be a Cyclones throw-in on that far side. This is Flynn. Flynn looking for Navarro. Navarro's quick, but not as quick as Daniel Peterson's outstretched leg there. Pops it behind for a corner. The first corner of our match today here comes just about 10 minutes in and is going the way of the Cyclones. We'll see if they can get a good ball in here and potentially level this match. Some nice man marking in the box from the Cardinals defense. I can't see one free Cyclone attacker in there. Here is the ball in. And a very nice leap there from Carter Hepner, but he could not quite get on the end of that. So it is going to end up going out for a Eudora throw. A very nice throw in there from Winder, found Derek Lehman. And here's Hayes. Hayes was just unable to control. This is Medrano. Medrano pass it back to Daniels. Here's a turnover in a dangerous area. He's going to shoot. Long distance shot there. Would have taken something with a lot more power and accuracy than that one. It was a shot on target, but nothing that tested Steinlage too seriously. So he falls on it. I think that's the second shot on target for the Cyclones. Neither one really having been any danger to Nate Steinlage's net here early on in this match. But the Cyclones are creating chances, which is something they were not able to do early in the first few minutes of this game. They really had not created a chance by the time that they had been scored on. But since being scored on, they have responded by creating a couple chances. Sure, they're ambitious ones from a long way out, but shots on goal can certainly result in some confidence for this Cyclones team. So the Cardinals needing to form a response to a little bit of motivation from this Cardinals side. A second goal would be very nice early on to get a very comfortable feel in this match, as this pass from Christian Kane, the senior, was too far away from Medrano to recover, so it is going to be a Cyclones throw. Not in a super dangerous area, but certainly an unnecessary giveaway in their own half of the field. So hopefully the Cardinals D will be able to make up for that little mistake there. And they will, no problem. This is Peterson out to Winder. Winder under a bit of pressure, went for a back heel and then finds Yankovic. Yankovic has Hayes in front. He goes for Hayes, but well defended there by the number 10 of the Cyclones, Kiter, rather than Hayes, the 10 for your Cardinals. Here's Winder again. Tried to send it for Lehman, but did not quite come off. This clearance here is not going to be under any danger. As I say that, Josue Navarro, man, is he quick. Put a lot of pressure there on Cameron Daniels, but in the end, he made a very calm play to head it back to Steinlage, who controlled. This is Hayes. He could get there, but very nice physical defending there from Caleb Hepner kept Hayes from getting onto the end of that long ball. Colton Ray now deciding how he wants to distribute this one. This is a very high kick, going to fall down right around midfield. Christian Kane wins the header, but not really going anywhere with that one. So a Cyclones throw. Chance for the Cardinals offense to drop back into a bit of a more defensive position. So as Josue Navarro down this left side sends a very nice ball in with his left foot and off the crossbar with extreme power, but it is a handball, says the referee. So even had that very impressive shot from the junior Jacob Aber gone in, it would not have counted. There was a handball in the buildup. But man, is Josue Navarro looking dangerous on these Cyclones attacks. He's quick, he's smart. That was a very nice cross he sent in there. And then don't discredit Aber's finish. That was a very impressive shot. Absolutely smacked off that crossbar. And this is going to be offsides over here. The referee wasn't checking with his linesman, so the Eudora fans here made sure that he did. They called for that offsides offense to be called, and it was. So it'll be a Eudora free kick rather than a throw for the Cyclones. Was going to call out what formation the Cyclones are running, as I normally on kickoff teams reveal what formation. Here's Winder, and punched away from Ray. Here's Hayes. A beautifully timed block there. Hayes' shot beat the goalie. It was on target. It was going in, but Cody Rivers, the senior, got a left foot there on it, on the ground, outstretched leg. Hayes' shot was extremely nice, and Cody Rivers just with a very clutch block there. Colton Ray out of position after he punched the ball away, but the Cyclone defense did not let Ray's misguided punch result in a second goal here for the Cardinals, as we are now 15 minutes into the 80 minutes here today. A nice little shoulder play there from Jacob Aber. A good move from Lawson Davis, but comfortably stopped by Yankovic. This is Caden Kerr. We know he likes the long ball. He goes to Ramirez. This was how the last goal began, but it is cleared away by the Cyclones defense. Winder running out towards that right side now, drifting away from his position. He realizes and starts to pop back towards this left side. Cyclones with the ball here. That pass was for Josue Navarro, didn't quite find him. And then the clearance popped off the back of a Eudora player. Here's a long ball from Kerr. Headed away nicely by the defense. This is going to be Kane. Kane up to Kerr. Kerr in a physical battle there with Carter Hepner, and referee says that in the end it was a foul against Eudora. So it'll be a free kick the way of the Cyclones. As I was saying earlier, during kickoff, teams often reveal their formation, but the Cyclones actually had a bit of a trick play called up where they sent 6 men forward and launched it long, trying to get onto the end of it. And so they did not reveal their formation because obviously they're not running a 4-6. And so now, as this game has settled down a little more, they're running what looks to be a 4-4-2 win in possession. So 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, 2 forwards. And then when they turn the ball over and are on defense, one of their midfielders drops back to defense, and one of their forwards drops back to midfield, meaning they play a 5-4-1. So those are their 2 formations they are rocking today. Lawson Davis has his shot defended and put out for a corner by Yankovic. So this will be their second corner of the day here. 5 substitutions here all at once for the Cardinals. We've got Manning. Harding, Mason Harding, Julian Meyer, Sean Moffitt, and a couple other people whose jersey numbers I did not quite catch quick enough. Coming off the field is Winder, Yankovic, Kerr, Lehman. And here is the corner. Cleared away very nicely by the Eudora defense. This is Hayes now. Hayes makes his man miss. He has Evan Bradley in the middle who just subbed in. And his cross a little inaccurate and cleared pretty nicely. This is Aber. Aber's been making some stuff happen on offense as well. But tackled away nicely, and now here is Mason Harding. Harding's pass just a little inaccurate, but right against that line. There was no room for error, so unfortunately, that error means it is a Cyclones throw. The header missed there from the Cyclones attacker. Kane sends it forward, and then the next defender for the Cyclones tried to clear it, and it was blocked by a teammate. So Hayes presented with a chance, but he was put under pressure very well by the Cyclones defense. They had no interest in being embarrassed by themselves, so they shut down that attack from Hayes, won a throw. Hayes heads it back. The Cyclones player is willing to take another throw in. Hayes pops it out yet again. No, excuse me, not Hayes. Here is the next throw for the Cyclones, and popped out yet again for another throw. Moving down the line slowly. This is Carter Hepner planning to take this throw. Aber leaving the field, number 18, Jacob Aber. He's been pretty influential for them up top. It'll be interesting to see if his substitute will be able to truly sub in for his value that he's presented so far offensively in this match. A nice block away there from Cameron Daniels means that the Cyclones will have their 3rd corner of the match. Halfway through the first half here, and 1-0 is the lead for Eudora, following an early goal from Ramirez. The ball in, cleared away nicely by Daniels. No, excuse me, Daniel Peterson. This is Evan Bradley, just unable to control that clearance there. The Cyclones working down that left side, trying to find space for a cross. This could be a shooting opportunity. It's Josh Audis. Passed off to Eddie McLaughlin. And it is out for a Cyclones throw. Colin Finch to take. Nice long throw in there. headed by Kane, and it'll be another corner for the Cyclones, 4th in this first half. Haven't been able to produce much from them, though. Every corner has been headed away by a Eudora defender. Here is the ball in. It's a nice one. And Steinlage jumps up to it, grabs it nicely, and immediately chucks it up to Braden Hayes to potentially create a counter here. He's got Evan Bradley with him. He finds Bradley. Bradley 1-2s it back to Hayes. It was a beautiful idea from Bradley, but just a little bit too much heat on that one for Hayes to control. So that attack withers away, unfortunately. Here is Finch to take another throw on this near side. His throw truly to no one. Kane gathers it up for the Cardinals and sends it out to Ramirez. Ramirez was put under some pressure there by Alex Lopez. Now it's back to Steinlage. This is Welsh. This is the ball looking for Hayes. It'll find him. Hayes will shoot. That was a pretty ambitious shot there. Goes out for a goal kick in the end. Couple subs here. Derek Lehman coming back in. Anthony Grisafe, senior, subbing into this match as well. It was Hayes. Hayes, one of the players subbed out for the Cardinals. Here's Welsh. Welsh maybe trying to produce a shot. Shut down by the Cyclones D. Ramirez was the other player subbed out. Aiden Ramirez currently off the field. Kane sends a hopeful ball looking for Evan Bradley. That was a bit of a flop there from Welsh, hoping the referee wouldn't see through it, but the referee did so. No foul called there. He wasn't not pushed, but he was certainly not pushed enough to fall over. He exaggerated it a little bit. Referee not tricked by it. That ball had a lot of had a very good idea attached to it, but it was snuffed out immediately there by Kane. Grisafe applying pressure to the Cyclones back line. Harding, his first touch lets him down. Counter opportunity here. This is a ball looking for Lopez, and Lopez is going to be able to get on top of it. Still Lopez sends it in. Maybe a shot, maybe a cross. Steinlage gathers. His pass, though, nearly intercepted by the Cyclones' oncoming midfielder, but in the end it does find Evan Bradley. It was Lawson Davis applying the pressure, and that is Eddie McLaughlin, who barrels over Christian Kane. So that will be a free kick there. A little bit of some complaints coming from the Eudora side that there wasn't a card there. I don't think there was any malice in it. Certainly a foul though, as he crushed Kane to the ground. Clearing kick here from Colton Ray. A powerful jump there from Carter Hepner. This is Lehman down the right side. He might send another dangerous cross in. He does. He was the assistant of the only goal so far in this match, and that cross was probably better than the one that did end up creating a goal. But Evan Bradley's run was just on the wrong side of the goalie, and so in the end, it was gathered up by Ray, and the danger is gone for the Cardinals. Daniels could not keep this one in bounds, so it'll be a throw-in right at that 10-yard line of the football field, 20 yards away from the goal because the end zones are in play here. Now under 15 minutes remaining until halftime. Caden Kerr will sub back into this match. And it is Kane who subs out. This is Bradley. Bradley with a nice ball up to Lehman. Lehman has Grisafe. And Grisafe just could not keep that in bounds. The linesman, though, says Eudora throw. I'll be honest with you, I don't know how. I guess Grisafe's touch must have been out of bounds. Either way, Eudora throw and Caden Kerr to take. If you have watched a single game of Eudora soccer, you know Caden Kerr can throw this thing a country mile. And he is planning to do so as he backs up a few steps. This ball is going to go into the box. Here is the throw from Kerr. It's powerful into the box. It is in a dangerous area. It was right around Evan Bradley. He just was a little fooled by its bounce. And Caden Kerr's throw is left wanting in the end. It was a very nice throw in from him, though. Such a unique talent to have, being able to throw the ball as far as he can. Here's a shot from Welsh that stings the hands of Colton Ray, but he pats it into the ground and then gathers calmly. Caden Kerr's throws create so many opportunities for the Cardinals when they're 30 or 40 yards out from goal. A throw-in is essentially like conceding a corner kick. Here's a cross-in for Josue Navarro that, had it been more accurate, could have been a very tough shot to handle for Steinlage, but in the end it goes back behind for a goal kick, which Steinlage will take quickly. Here's Harding. Harding up to Bradley. Stopped away, though, by the defender, but then Harding for Bradley again. And stopped by the defender again. Aiden Kiter was the defender in on that one. Harding took the throw. No one here for this one, so Kerr will collect. Under pressure from Navarro. Sends it up for Lehman. Can't find him. A nice tackle there from Welsh. Puts that ball out for a throw. 4-on-4 crime there. That was Shane Flynn, number 4 for the Cyclones, and Tommy Welsh, number 4 for your Cardinals. Another ball over the head into the middle here. Lawson Davis got his head on this one. This is Colin Finch, and he cannot control it before it goes out for a Eudora throw. The throw into Bradley. Bradley tried to get a nice first touch pass off there and did not happen, so out for a Cyclones throw. Lawson Davis to take. Under 12 minutes remain here in this first half. Bradley there tackles Davis. Grisafe sends it out to Lehman. Lehman has a little trouble controlling it, but gets it in the end. He's running down that right side. He's looking for Welsh. Poked away by the Cyclones' defensive line. This is Grisafe. Grisafe looking for Bradley. Couldn't find him. That ball for Navarro got a big no sir from Daniel Peterson. So now Bradley has a chance. He was looking to shoot there for a second. Here's Harding. Harding pokes it back to Bradley. Bradley wasn't quite ready for it, couldn't control it, poked out, but it'll be a Eudora throw, which will also allow 5 substitutes to re-enter the field. Winder, Hayes, Yankovic, Ramirez, and Sergio Medrano are the 5 entering the field of play. Grisafe, one of the 5 to exit, as well as Sean Moffitt. Harding as well, one of the 5 to exit the field of play. Eudora given the all good on this throw. Caden Kerr going to try again here. This one comes in a little lower than he would have liked. Yankovic couldn't control the clearance. No foul there, says the ref, and then Lehman's shot out for a goal kick. Kerr's throw in there, not nearly as good as his first one. Not bad, but his first one had extremely thoughtful height on it that allowed for a potential shooting opportunity. That one came in too low. Easy for the Cyclones defenders to clear away. He'll be hoping that his next opportunity will go better than that one. This is for Aber. No, it's for Navarro. Steinlage very smartly aware there. Come out of his box and gather that thing up before Navarro can do anything with it. Navarro and Aber both back out on the field for the Cyclones. Certainly have been the two most dangerous looking attackers. Here is Navarro completely catching the Cardinals defense napping, but Daniel Peterson there to clear it away. Some one-touch passes here being attempted. In the end, the Cardinals will win the battle and get it out to Winder. Winder up to Lehman. Lehman looking for Hayes. Hayes is going to shoot, and his shot is wide. Wow, that was a big chance there. He was not under a lot of pressure. Goalkeeper Colton Ray was closing in on him, but some nice shape on that ball would have been a certain goal for Braden Hayes. Would have been his third on the year for the junior, but he could not tuck it away in the end. He went for the finesse for the placement, and it was just a little too high. A substitute there, Tommy Welsh came off, and Christian Kane has re-entered, the senior who has 2 goals on the season. Here's Caden Kerr. Kerr trying to get to Ramirez. In the end, he's blocked off of it. So now Winder. Winder thought Yankovic was going to take it. Instead, Aber takes it. He's got Navarro up in front. His ball looking for Navarro, stopped by Peterson. Here's Kane. Kane up to Ramirez. He has Lehman in the middle. Ramirez cuts it himself. And then I believe that was a through ball attempt there. Put a bit too much mustard on that one, out for a goal kick. We are now under 8 minutes remaining here in this first half. Still 1-0, a goal that was scored not 8 minutes in to this match by Aiden Ramirez is the difference here so far. Here's Lehman. I don't think that was the type of shot he was going for, but it's the shot he got off in the end. Just bobbling into the arms of Colton Ray, who maybe gladly gathers that one. Lehman, the leading goal scorer, has 10 on the year. Certainly a dangerous finisher. Didn't quite get off the shot he was looking for on that one. Peterson's ball up here to Winder. Just a little short because of the effort of Aber. Sent up for Navarro. Peterson in defense. Steinlage gets there. Navarro putting in every little bit of effort he could. Daniel Peterson lost a shoe on that one. Didn't slow him down from blocking Navarro off of that ball so that Steinlage could comfortably gather. And then I should call out the good sportsmanship from Jacob Aber going and picking up Peterson's shoe, handing it to him. Hey, I think you forgot something. Helping him out get that second shoe back on. Here's a ball to Kane. Kane looking to Winder. Winder was looking for Hayes. Hayes wasn't quite ready for it. Looking for Navarro. It's Peterson. Peterson headed it back for Steinlage to be able to use his hands, but Steinlage, under all the pressure from Navarro, threw his foot out at it so he could get to it quicker than he could do with his hands, popping it out for a throw-in. Some danger averted there by the Cardinals. Peterson has had a tough task with Josue Navarro, and he has handled it very nicely so far here today. That was his least convincing moment, and he still got the job done. So a very nice job from the captain, number 35, in defense. This cross here, closest to Navarro, but not close enough to danger Steinlage at all. Kane up here, now to Winder. Winder sent it for Hayes. That is a handball. Referee calls it as such. That'll be a free kick right around that 40-yard line. Caden Kerr to take. 5.5 left here. If what I've seen from Caden Kerr this season is any indication, this will be a long ball into the box. Indeed, it will be from the place kicker. And Kane was the nearest attacker. Did rise up to it. Very close, but couldn't get a head on it. Colton Ray gathers and clears. Caden Kerr then pokes it out for a throw to be taken here by Lawson. Lawson looking for Aber. Peterson tried to head it away, then clear, but couldn't do so, and then recovers nicely. Peterson doing a magnificent job there, now holding Aber as well at bay after having to deal with Navarro for this entire first half. Daniel Peterson doing double time back there. He has been huge so far in this match. And he'll get an early honorable mention to potentially be our barbed wire barbecue who's smoking player of the game. Here's Lehman down the left side. Megs his defender, still on the ball, makes the next man miss. Has teammates in the middle. And his ball in was put over the bar by his teammate. Ramirez there considered taking that, but he left it in the end. Lehman made some amazing moves happen down that left side. It was Hayes. Hayes' shot off of his left foot ended up going through the uprights. Not quite what he was going for on that one. Lehman, though, has been very nice in this game. Another shout out for potential barbed wire barbecue who's smoking player of the match in Derek Lehman, as he has come down that left side very nicely tonight. He has the assist in this match earlier on today. Certainly been an influential figure on the offensive side of the ball. Here's Peterson sending it up. Winder is going to be the closest attacker, but couldn't get there. Here's Navarro. Navarro has Aber. Tries to get past Peterson and cannot quite do so, as Cameron Daniels, the junior, comes in and clears in the nick of time there. 3:15 remaining now. Lawson Davis will take the throw. Finds Navarro, who heads it up for Aber. And it falls to Lopez. That was the biggest chance by far for the Cyclones today. It fell to the feet of Alex Lopez, the junior, and he put a powerful shot on target there. And Steinlage did extremely well to stay calm, cool, and collected and gather that ball, clear it away. It didn't even seem like he thought there was any danger there. He said, "What? That shot was easy. I caught that thing. Do better next time." That was a huge chance for the Cyclones in this match, and Steinlage does very nicely to get it away. That ball for Hayes from Lehman didn't have enough on it. Hayes wasn't quite anticipating it either. Here's Lopez. Lopez to Navarro. Navarro for Aber. Stopped by Yankovic. It fouls back to Navarro. This could be dangerous. Navarro's going to shoot. And his shot, that ball just rolled away from him a little bit. It ended up being toe rather than the inside of the foot that he wanted. And Steinlage will gather a nice one there. The Cardinals potentially getting away with one, as Yankovic could not quite clear it how he wanted to. Here's Lehman. Lehman's going to send it in. And it is blocked at the first chance for the Cyclones. But Ramirez gathers. And then it goes out of play. It'll be a Cyclones throw. Yeah, I thought that might have been a Eudora throw as well as Aiden Ramirez thought process there, but linesman says Cyclones throw. No protest, no further protest. Now a Cardinals throw. 90 seconds remain here. See if something can happen in this half. Caden Kerr wins possession. Nice move on his first man. Makes the next miss. He's going to send a cross in. He is pushed down, and the linesman's flag goes up. This will either be a penalty or a free kick in a very dangerous area. Referee says stop the clock. Let's see what we have here. Is it a penalty or is it a free kick? Main center ref is going to go over and talk to his linesman. Linesman is going to tell him if that foul occurred inside the box or not. And from where the linesman is going, I think this is a penalty, and indeed it is. That shove on Caden Kerr was indeed in the box. So with under 90 seconds remaining in the half, the Cardinals will be presented a chance to take a 2-goal lead going into the half. And the man who won the foul, Caden Kerr, will take the ensuing penalty kick. Caden Kerr, known for his big kicks and also for putting it through the uprights as he does on Fridays. Hopefully that's not the case here. Caden Kerr takes this penalty. His shot is very cool, calm, collected. Goes top right there. Didn't give Colton Ray a chance. And Eudora takes a 2-0 lead here with 65 seconds remaining in the half. A huge moment there, as this half was nearly over with only one goal being the difference. But Caden Kerr's effort won his team a penalty kick, which he nicely tucked away to take the lead here. 2-0 is the score, with only 1 minute and 5 seconds left for the Cyclones to potentially respond before half. We'll see if they try to do the same play that they did when they opened this match. They did not try to do the same thing. Winder putting some pressure on. Now Medrano. Here's Kerr. Ramirez now. 50 seconds remain. Ramirez to Hayes. Hayes trying to find Lehman. Could not quite do so. This will fall to Yankovic. Yankovic chests it over to Kane. Here's Hayes. Hayes coming down on goal. Just tackled off of it. Now Yankovic. 30 seconds remain. Here's Navarro. Can he make something happen before this half ends? Navarro still. Peterson, the defender. Oh, wow. Peterson looked like he got the ball to me, but linesman was standing right there, so I will trust the linesman's call on that one. Truly standing right there to see that call, so I will choose to believe that I was correct, even though it might not have been what it looked like from up here. The free kick sent in is blocked away, so the half concludes. 2-0 is the score. The first goal came not 8 minutes in. The second goal came with 90 seconds remaining. 2 goals for the Cardinals in this first half as they come out to a nice lead over Ottawa. We will take a break and be back here on Eudora Sports Live.
High-quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Gene's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family-owned, Gene's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Gene's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Gene's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
Just like the Cardinals are striving for success, Kaw Valley State Bank's mission is your success. At Kaw Valley State Bank, they provide the best, most efficient, courteous, and professional banking services possible. And at Kaw Valley, they recognize that the customer and their satisfaction is the most important ingredient to growing their community. With all the services you've come to expect from the hometown partner you deserve, Kaw Valley State Bank, online at kvsb.com, a proud supporter of Eudora Schools.
Dad, you need to go.
Really?
It's important.
I feel fine.
Look, you cannot mess around with this kind of stuff. Some cancers, man, we just don't want to lose you from something we could have caught.
What I need to do?
You just give your doctor a call. They'll tell you what screening test you need.
Fine. Can I have my pie now? Oh, man.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Back here on Eudora Sports Live, Reed McAvoy here with you. This is the Halftime Show, brought to you by Gene's Heartland Foods, a convenient one-stop shop where you can find everything you need from everyday essentials to items from around the world. Gene's is your local community connection for higher quality foods, friendly service, and great prices. See weekly specials and more at heartlandfoodstores.com. Got a bit of a condiment race going on here. You'll see mustard, relish, and ketchup out there on your screen. Ketchup is the victorious winner here today. Bit of some fun stuff going on here in the Eudora Halftime Show. And we will talk about this first half that we just saw, in which the Cardinals took a 2-0 lead through goals from Caden Kerr and Aiden Ramirez. Aiden Ramirez getting his 4th goal on the season, which was assisted by Derek Lehman, and Caden Kerr getting the penalty, which he won himself to put the Cardinals into a 2-0 lead. A very nice showing here so far from these Cardinals. They have been in the driver's seat most of this game. Josue Navarro has looked very dangerous on the other side for the Cyclones, but they have managed to just barely keep him at bay so far, keeping a donut up on the board. It would be a 4th clean sheet for Nate Steinlage, but let's not jinx anything. It's only halftime right now. So is calling out some very good performances in that first half. Some potential, as I said, barbed wire barbecue. Who's smoking player of the game? The one that I'm looking at most right now is Daniel Peterson. The junior defender has been immense back there. No better word for it. But Derek Lehman, the leading goal scorer, has been the leading assistant out there on the field today. He is also another potential name to win that. And then Nate Steinlage, who hasn't been super involved, but whenever he has been called upon, he has completely stood up to the task, making a couple very nice saves and being very aware back there when he needs to come out of his goal and make a nice clearance. So those are some 3 names to look at going into this second half. And we're going to take another break here from your Gene's Heartland Foods Halftime Show and then be back on Eudora Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
The smoothest, the creamiest, the most amazing ice cream you've ever had. That's what you'll find at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in historic downtown Eudora, Kansas. With over 100 mouthwatering Wisconsin-made ice cream flavors, including dairy-free and gluten-free options. The bakery is always serving up the most heavenly cookies, cakes, and so much more. Ask about Main Street's custom cakes for that special occasion. What are you waiting for? Come make the sweetest of memories at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in downtown Eudora, where it's always ice cream time.
The MVPs of BBQ. That's Barbed Wire Barbecue in Eudora. Family owned and operated, Barbed Wire Barbecue delivers great food and small town hospitality at a valued price. High quality hickory smoked meats, house seasonings, and time tested recipes put Barbed Wire Barbecue a cut above the rest. Kick off your weekend with their delicious brunch on Saturdays and Sundays and enjoy game day your way with Barbed Wire Game Day Packs. Visit them at 601 East 10th in Eudora or see their full lineup of flavors at barbedwirebarbecue.com.
The Supplemental Security Income Program provides monthly payments to help meet basic needs, like putting food on the table, paying the rent, or buying new shoes for growing feet. You may qualify if your income and financial resources are low and you are 65 or older, or an adult or child with a disability or who is blind. Call 1-800-772-1213 or go to ssa.gov/SSI to start to apply. Produced at U.S. taxpayer expense.
Everybody can make something, because I think everyone has a spark of creativity, and the reason that I have to keep making is because I don't think my life would be as fulfilling without it. If you make things yourself, that means you're not cowering in fear. You're out there taking chances. That, I think, is my way of saying I love you to the world. All right, now I want to hear why you make.
Share your own Why I Make story today. Visit whyimake.org.
back here on your Gene's Heartland Foods halftime show on Eudora Sports Live. Closing in on the second half kick here. So I'm going to preview what the second half might look like. Something I always love to see, no matter which side it is that I'm cheering for, is some good halftime adjustments. And the Cyclones certainly could be in a spot where those would be helpful, as their 5-4-1/4-4-2 formation has not been bad. It has produced some chances up top, absolutely. But I think that a third attacker up there helping out Josue Navarro and Jacob Aber would be a lot for the Cardinals defense to handle. Whereas right now with the two, though just barely, they have managed to hang on in this game so far. And then on the Cardinals side of things, what kind of adjustments might we make? I don't think that they need to change anything formationally, right? But something that I would like to see is a better solution to Josue Navarro, because Daniel Peterson has got it done so far, but he could use some more assistance. Cameron Daniels has been the next best defender back there. I would like to see those two back there the rest of the way here, unless this game drastically changes in terms of score, because they need to try to shut Josue Navarro down, and have not done so far in this game, though they've kept him off the scoreboard. So that's what I'm looking forward to in this second half. That was a bit of a second half preview on your Gene's Heartland Foods halftime show. We'll take one last break and then be back with kickoff.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
Are you looking for a trusted partner in pet care? Look no further than Eudora Animal Hospital, proudly serving Eudora and the surrounding area since 1975. Eudora Animal Hospital offers a wide range of services, including wellness exams, surgeries, routine vaccinations, and emergency care.
Hi guys, just wanted to say thank you from Eudora Animal Hospital for all your support, and go Cards!
Schedule an appointment by calling 785-542-3265 or visit eudoravet.com. High quality.
As Braden Hayes now stands over the ball, and the referee's whistle will blow momentarily. Messing up my rhythm. I was hoping to save blows as he blew it. Anyway, referee's whistle will blow, and there it is. Hayes now kicks the ball, and the second half is underway. And from the looks of it, the Cyclones may have made the exact adjustment I was calling for, as they were set up in a 4-3-3 there, which would be pushing one midfielder forward into attack, which I think is exactly what they need to do to get this man, Josue Navarro, more potent in this game. His shot comes off the uprights of the football field, the football uprights, excuse me. So that shot not close enough there, but my word, not 30 seconds in, the same dangerous man, Josue Navarro, getting a whizzing shot there off at Steinlage's goal. Didn't put him under any pressure in the end, but a big opportunity there. It just shows how dangerous their number 7 is. He is very fast and very skillful and very eager to score today. But so far, the Cardinals defense has held him at bay. This is a ball for Navarro. Cleared away. This is Ramirez. Ramirez goes into Hayes. Hayes across to Kerr. Kerr for Medrano. Blocked away there by Shane Flynn. Here's Navarro again. His pass looking for Josh Audis, could not find the junior. And there is Daniels back there, who I was saying was the second best defender for the Cardinals so far today, only to Daniel Peterson. It's the Daniel and Daniels show back there. Hayes wins this one, sends it for Ramirez. Now it's Kerr. Kerr has Yankovic on the left. goes down the middle there. Kerr in a physical battle for that ball. In the end, I believe the foul was called in favor of the Cardinals, and it was. Ramirez, Hayes, Lehman, Yankovic, and Kane, as well as now Medrano, are Kerr's options forward. Winder down there too. A lot of the Cardinals forward. They only have 2 in their own part of the field behind Kerr. Kerr sends it in. Headed away from Kane. Nice move there to trick Medrano by Josh Audis. Here's Audis still. Audis was looking for Navarro. Not enough power on that one. That header won by Lawson Davis. It appears that Audis is the 3rd player that the Cyclones coach, Roland Jaworski, has decided to get involved on offense. We'll see what kind of role he could play. Ramirez there bangs that ball off the back of the head of Lawson Davis. Hopefully he's all right. He seems good. That certainly can't feel great, though. This is Winder down the left side. It's been a little while since we've called his name out. He was pretty ever present in the first half. Lehman with a shot here, but does not truly test Colton Ray there. Just nice practice catch there for him. Sends it very nicely down the field, close to Navarro, but Daniels gets it away from him. Winder does well to keep it in. This is now a big chance for the Cardinals. The ball for Hayes, just barely intercepted there by Cody Rivers, who had that very nice and crucial block on Braden Hayes' shot earlier today that passed Colton Ray after he came out and punched it. Hayes got a shot on target, and Cody Rivers was able to block it away. Here he was making another defensive play. Quick sub there on that far sideline. Looked like Eddie McLaughlin left the field and Colin Finch entered it. Here's Lehman now. He has Ramirez in front. He looks for Ramirez. He's going to find Ramirez if he can get there, but it was a little too far away. Ramirez had circled around his defender in order to deceive him a bit, which worked, but it was just a little too much to happen all at once. And speaking of a little too much to happen all at once, Lawson Davis tried to chest and clear that on his left foot, no less. Did not come off, so now Medrano will get the throw in. Takes it short to Ramirez. Ramirez up to Lehman. Lehman back for Ramirez. And here's now Audis. This is Audis, the 3rd attacker. A beautiful ball for Navarro. What's he going to do with it? Tries to send it into the box and wins a corner smartly there. Well defended by Daniel Peterson and well won by Josue Navarro. Just some good soccer being played there that results in a corner kick for the Cyclones. Their first in the second half. Still 2-0 here. So the Cardinals have a bit of a cushion in this match, even if Josue Navarro were to finally get his goal. Here is the corner kick in. It is a long one. The header is won by a Cyclone, but not put back on target, out for a goal kick. Not just over 5 minutes in here. Interesting to see and comment on what kind of adjustments they made. I think both teams about agreed with me in terms of the Cyclones have enlisted a 3rd attacker in Josh Audis, while the Cardinals are relying on a combination of Daniel Peterson and Cameron Daniels in defense to try to shut them down. Here's a shot from distance from Davis, and Steinlage calmly gathers, throws it out for Ramirez. It was a ball with a lot of speed on it. Ramirez went into Kane, who did a nice move. Here's Kerr. Kerr out for Winder. Winder was looking for Hayes, but couldn't find him. Blocked away. This is now was going to be Ramirez, but Shane Flynn won it and cleared. But it'll just be a Cardinals throw on that far side. A long throw taken there by the Cards. Maybe looking for Ramirez, but didn't quite find him. And Navarro just couldn't control it, but he's going to put the defense under a lot of pressure. Medrano, Navarro just wants to win this game. Want is something I talk about a lot. You can see it on a player when they are full of want to win. And that certainly describes Josue Navarro. He is out there trying as hard as two people combined out there on the field. A fancy move there by Shane Flynn to squirt past Aiden Ramirez. Header one there by Daniels over Navarro. So a throw in for the Cyclones. We have not seen Jacob Aber yet in the second half, number 18. He was very dangerous looking in the first half as well. No one can look as dangerous as Josue Navarro, but he was certainly the second most likely looking goal scorer for the team, as he was the one that banged that ball off the crossbar that was offside, but still an impressive volley. Davis went for a back heel there, but ends up turning it over to Lehman. Lehman sends it out to Winder. Winder is tackled there by Davis, but it pops out for a throw. The Cardinals were trying to sub in Evan Bradley, but the center ref did not see it. So Evan Bradley will have to continue to wait on this near side. Here's Ramirez. Ramirez sent that in, but way too much power on that one. A little disappointing there for Ramirez, just because we know how much touch he does have. He did not end up using it on that occasion with that ball that was searching for Lehman. Medrano blocks it away from Otis, and then Navarro bumps Kane to the ground. The Eudora crowd getting a little upset at that one. I don't think there was too much meant by it. Navarro just hip checked him. It's a contact sport, but Eudora can have a little bit of right to be upset. This ball still live, and in the end, the play is going to be stopped as Ray was ran into. No goal. Ray looking a little shooken up after that one. It is not going to be a goal for the Cardinals. The ball did find the back of the net, but only after the referee had whistled for a stoppage of play, as the goalkeeper had been collided into. So it'll still be a 2-goal lead here. And now a plethora of subs ready for the Cardinals, not just Evan Bradley. There's Tommy Welsh, Sean Moffitt, Anthony Grisafe, and Mason Harding. But they will still have to wait as the goal kick is taken. Seems that Colton Ray will play on here. Here is Kane. Now Winder with a very nice ball to Yankovic. Kerr here, playing it calm, coming backwards towards his own goal. Now Hayes looking for Lehman was that ball, but could not quite find him. Kerr here. And then a header from Kane, and now a block from Kane, and Kerr again. Kerr up to Lehman. Lehman for Hayes. And that ball just a tiny bit too much. Colton Ray does not miss that opportunity to fall on it and now kick it away. Under half an hour remains here. Cardinals still with a 2-goal lead, which is both comfortable in the fact that they could concede one and still hold their lead, and also maybe a little uncomfortable, as we have all heard, I'm sure, that a 2-goal lead is the most dangerous lead that you can have. Navarro there had a bit of a chance there, but the ball did not fall to him. Going to go behind for a corner. The 2-goal lead being a dangerous thing is, it sounds funny, it sounds confusing, but then you see it in practice and it happens where a team gives up that first goal, and so it's 2-1, and they stay calm, they still have the lead, but then their opponents feel the momentum, as this corner is going to be gathered very nicely by Steinlage and rolled out to Ramirez. The one team feels like they need to stay calm, while the other team is feeling all the momentum, and it often results in a second goal happening pretty immediately. And so a 2-goal lead truly can be dangerous, and that is the lead that the Cardinals hold right now. All of those subs are going to come in. The names I mentioned, there was Harding, Moffitt, Welsh, Grisafe and Bradley all coming in. Ramirez, Kerr, Lehman, Yankovic among those subbed out. So some very big star power sitting on the bench right now for the Cardinals. But there are still some very solid players out there on the field as well. Hayes was another one of the ones subbed out. Referees counting up, making sure everybody has the right number of players. And finally blows his whistle to resume play here. 28:30 remains. The throw in from the Cards, looking for Sean Moffitt, couldn't find him. It's Medrano. Medrano again could not find Sean Moffitt. The throw in here, Carter Hepner on it for the Cyclones. His throw with a lot of power on it, in fact, too much for Shane Flynn to control. Ramirez takes a throw there, trying to find Welsh, but Lawson Davis tackled him off of it. Back for the goalkeeper, Ray. Grisafe, the nearest attacker. This is going to be a chance maybe for the offense, but could not quite come off there for who I believe is Evan Bradley. Here's Ramirez, though. It was not Bradley, excuse me, it was Tommy Welsh. Kane wins that header, sends it up to Grisafe. Still Grisafe, under tight pressure from Lawson Davis. And his pass to Ramirez far too weak and tackled away. Now Navarro, but Navarro immediately tackled there by Cameron Daniels. And the star defender today, Daniel Peterson, with a well-timed tackle there to delay the Cyclones' attack. It was looking like it could get going there down that right side. In fact, he won the throw for the Cardinals. But now turned over again to the Cyclones. Davis here. Sends it out to Horn. Horn up for Flynn. Davis again. And Davis pops that one out for a Cardinal throw. There's going to also be a Cardinal substitution. Julian Meyer, the senior wearing jersey number 7, will sub into this match for the Cardinals. The Cardinals take this throw. Coming down to his left side is Bradley. Bradley up to Grisafe. Now Sean Moffitt. Back to Grisafe. Grisafe again with a weak pass trying to get to the outside. Ramirez is going to win this race. In fact, it was cleared up there by Cameron Daniels before Ramirez could win that race. And then that ball popped out off Ramirez without him knowing anything about it. Throw won by Cale Horn and taken by Cale Horn. Sends it up for Medrano, who tackles the defender to get it to Davis, who tries to send it back to Medrano and does! And Steinlage slide tackles it away in amazing fashion. A beautiful ball there from Lawson Davis put Navarro in prime position to score. And Steinlage, as he did earlier today, threw his foot out to make sure that he got to that ball as quick as possible rather than waiting. Ramirez is going to shoot! And that thing had some nice curve. That could have easily wrapped around into that top left corner and potentially put this game out of reach in a matter of seconds, where it was nearly 2-1 to then nearly being 3-0. That was a beautiful shot off of the left foot of Aiden Ramirez. Aiden Ramirez is one of those players who you could call two-footed. He doesn't have a true dominant foot because he's so good with both feet. And he sent in a very nice shot there off of his left foot but it was just wide of the top left corner. Following that amazing save from Steinlage, truly a clutch moment there from the goalkeeper. He is very motivated to maintain his clean sheet, as he has done so. We are now 50 minutes into this match, and he still has kept that donut up there on the board for the Cyclones. This is Welsh now. Up for Bradley. Has a hard time controlling it, and Davis capitalizes. Sends it for Navarro. Steinlage is going to win this one, though. Not a bad idea from Davis. Navarro has proven his speed many a time today, but just a little too much on that one that even his speed could not catch up to. Here's Bradley again. This is Grisafe. Grisafe just ran over that ball, unfortunately. Turns it over to the Cyclones. Kane wins it back. Kane again. And some miscommunication there, but Kane still on it. Sends it for Ramirez. Ramirez has Grisafe. It's going to find him. It's not Grisafe, it's Bradley. That was a very nice ball from Ramirez for Bradley, but in the end, Josh Audis did nice to recover and clear and give his team a second to breathe and drop back to play defense here. 23 minutes remain in the game. 2-0 still our score as it was at halftime. Cardinals now looking a little more resigned to play defense. This is Josue Navarro, the danger man of the Cyclones, sending it for Audis. That header from Meyer, not quite clear. Still Audis. And Meyer will get another chance to pop it away, and will do so to Grisafe, who does very nice to make his man miss, but the next defender grabs possession. Audis creatively tried to send it to Carter Hepner, but did not come off for him. Grisafe to Welsh. Welsh to Meyer. Meyer back for Welsh, had a lot of power on it, but Kane was able to clear it up, and then Cale Horn popped it out of bounds, so it'll be a Cardinals throw, following a couple of different occasions of miscommunication there for the Cards. Ramirez takes this throw. He had sent it to Welsh, and then his pass looked for Grisafe. Grisafe failed to control it. This ball is sent up here in Peterson's area. Peterson has not had his name called nearly as much as he did in the first half, which generally for a defender is a good thing. He was doing a lot of work in that first half. In this second half, it's been a lot more of Cameron Daniels, actually, and Daniel Peterson has been able to take a bit of a break on that left side, but whenever he's been called upon, he has still stood up to the task, and he is just as deserving for credit as Steinlage is for the fact that there's still a 0 on the board on the Cyclones side of things. Steinlage gathers here, and he's going to move quickly as he always does. A beautiful ball up to Ramirez. Ramirez in the middle to Kane. Kane with a few options in front of him. He looks for Welsh or Meyer. In the end, couldn't find either one. Ramirez does a nice spin on his defender there. This is Grisafe. Back to Ramirez. And just a little inaccurate there from the senior Grisafe. 20 minutes now remain. Cyclones still unable to break down the defensive wall of the Cardinals and get a goal in this one. Lawson Davis with a long throw, looking for Audis, will not find him, but a failed clearance means that it will find him in the end. That was Cameron Daniels there, who had a hard time getting that one clear, but in the end was able to do so. Yet again, a word I used earlier, a plethora of subs for the Cardinals. You've got Moffitt, Kerr, Winder, Lehman, the other Winder. The Winder brothers are both out there on the field now, as well as Cameron Kane. So we have assuming Christian Kane is staying out there, which it looks like he is, we have two sets of brothers out on the field in the form of Cameron Kane and Christian Kane, as well as, I will focus in on this moment here, Caden Kerr, setting it up for Lehman now. as well as the Winder brothers, as what I was going to say there, Isaac Winder and Grayson Winder. No foul to call there, to the disdain of some fans for the Eudora side of things. So 11 players out there, but 9 families, 9 names out there on the field in terms of last names for the Cardinals at the moment. Some of the players that subbed off were Hayes, Ramirez, Welsh, and Grisafe. Looks like Grayson Winder, the freshman, is going to play this far right side, the exact opposite of what his brother was playing earlier today and still now being over on that far left side. So they are opening up the field in similar ways, providing width on the left and right sides respectively. Now 18 minutes remain in this match. And as the Cyclones cycle around a few substitutions, they get Lopez back out on the field, who has probably had the best chance of the day for the Cyclones, which he was unable to convert thanks to a very nice and calm save from the goalkeeper Steinlocke. That kick found Bradley, and Meyer attempts to keep it in, and the referee says he did so. He sent it up to Bradley, who has now found Lehman. Lehman has an assist today. Gets around his man. Goes for another one. He finds Winder. Oh, wow. I don't think that Winder was anticipating such an impressive ball from Lehman. Lehman sent that in with accuracy and power to the point that it almost caught Winder off guard, hit him in the feet faster than he could put a foot on it. A first-time shot there would have almost been a certain goal for Eudora, which would have put them up by 3 and sealed this match away, you would have to think, with 17 minutes remaining. But as it stands, Lehman's pass left wanting. Here is a long shot by the Cardinals attacker after the defense turned it over. And very wide right on that one. 17 minutes now. Time running out slowly on Ottawa. A nice win by Kerr there to keep the ball away from the danger man, Navarro. Lopez wins that header, and Kerr clears it away decisively. It'll fall, I was going to say for Bradley, but here's Lehman now. Lehman's shot blocked. That one probably stung. Lehman could get another opportunity. Went for it himself that time. He's been unselfish all day long. Can't blame him for finally taking a shot himself. It was a bit of a tight angle, but he knows he is capable. In the end, that shot, a little high and wide, out for a goal kick. Winder applying pressure here. That's the older of the two Winders, Isaac Winder, the senior. This is now Bradley. And this ball blocked away, but won back very nicely there by the Cardinals. Here's Lehman again. Lehman in a very dangerous position here. Passes it off to Bradley. Bradley finishes decisively. Lehman gets another assist. Bradley gets a third goal for the season, his second goal for the season, a third goal on the day for the Cardinals. A beautiful finish from the senior, number 45, Evan Bradley, has all but sealed this game for the Cardinals, as they will go up 3-0 here in this match. A lot of work from Lehman. He did very nicely to get that ball off to Bradley, and Bradley did not miss that opportunity. He's been in a dangerous area all day long today, and he finished that one away. The Cyclones already have play resumed because they are very eager to get back into this match, but it would take something very quickly now, as they would need to get 3 goals over the next 15 minutes. It is not impossible. I've seen it done, but it would take a very big shift in this match that has been all Eudora so far. A beautiful finish there from Bradley was put right out of the distance of Ray. bottom right corner. That's always so hard to get to. When you're standing up, you have to get down to your right, dive fully, and it was a beautifully placed shot. Also had good power. Bradley just turned his body and jerked that ball at goal. And in the end, it found a great spot that left no chance. Lehman with his second assist on the day, his fourth on the season. And the Cardinals out to a 3-0 lead now. Feels a whole lot better than 2-0. Here's Lopez, though, presented a chance on a platter by Cameron Kane, the sophomore. But Lopez snatched at that thing a little too much. Here is a lot of subs for your Cards. Welsh, Hayes, Yankovic, Daniels, Peterson. All kinds of players subbing on. Bradley, the goal scorer, subbing off. Looks like Lehman as well. Meyer subbing off. And some applause there from the Eudora fans. They know they've seen a good game today from their boys, letting them hear the praise they deserve. This is going to come down for Audis, but Yankovic doesn't allow him to get to it. Cyclones moving with a lot of urgency here now. They know that they need to do something quick if they're going to have any chance in this match. A match that we thought was supposed to be pretty close here. And on the field, it has truly been very close. The Cyclones have been extremely close to converting. But it's been a very nice day from Steinlage and the defenders of the Cardinals, which has made it look like this game is much more one-sided than it is. Navarro there sends Lehman to the ground with his arm. I feel like that should be a card, and it appears the referee is reaching to the pocket to produce one, I would have to imagine. He will. A yellow card to the man we've been talking about all day long, Josue Navarro, which means he will temporarily have to leave the field. Maybe a bit of frustration. I think it was also just a very aggressive play at the ball there. Either way, a very clear foul. I think certainly deserving of the yellow card that it received. Referee will give him a quick talking to as he walks off the field here. With the clock currently stopped, there's no time wasting away here for the Cardinals, though I'm sure even once the referee blows his whistle, the Cardinals won't take this immediately. They can feel free to sort of let this game roll away slowly. Medrano's was going to take it, but it's going to be Kerr. And this is going to be a chance for Welsh. Welsh on his left. And play stopped here. Maybe an offside call there. Welsh had potentially tucked that one away on his left foot as the goalkeeper Ray came out for it and didn't get it. But referee saw a foul, stopped play. So the chance goes away for the Cards. Peterson, this ball not as good as he wanted it to be, but Cameron Daniels gets back there, cleans up the mess that had been made by Daniel Peterson. Not something we've said at all today. Daniel Peterson has been very nice back there, but he did finally make a half of a mistake, and his teammate was right there to help clear any danger away. And now the ball back in the hands of Steinlage, so no harm done. 12 minutes remain here in this game. It seems more and more likely that the Cardinals will come away victorious and maintain their unbeaten record in the month of October and end the same streak for the Cyclones. Here, though, is a chance for the Cyclones. No Navarro out there, so some new faces bearing down on goal. Here's Lehman. Lehman's ball is going to find Ramirez after a block. He has Lehman. He looks for Lehman, but inaccurate, not powerful enough. Turned over. Audis here. The defense claims this is Kerr. Now Lehman has some teammates around the area. Ramirez here. Could shoot. Won't. He finds Kerr. Kerr slips. Still on the ball. Kerr shoots on his left as he falls, and he gathers his own rebound. Medrano here now. 11 minutes remain. And at the end, that attack finally fizzes out as the Cardinals attackers maybe got a little tired. They were putting a lot of effort into that one. Started to drop back, and then the rebound was turned over. This ball, no one there, as the absence of Josue Navarro is felt again, currently off the field for that yellow card he received. He certainly would have turned that ball into something a little more dangerous than what it ended up being. The second that the Cyclones can get him back out there, you know they will. Handled there, however necessary, by Cameron Daniels. Wasn't as pretty as he wanted it to be, but he got the ball out as he wanted to do. Here is the throw-in for the Cyclones. And looked like a hand there, but ref was standing right there, didn't call it, so we will trust him. Here's Hayes. Hayes has Winder on his left. Daniels in the middle. Finds Lehman. Lehman was looking for Daniels. It finds Daniels after a defender got the ball for a second and then inaccurately controlled it. This is now Yankovic under pressure, though. He tried to play it back, but Audis read his mind, gathered possession, but then could not keep it in bounds. Cardinals throw in and Cardinals subs. Sean Moffitt, Christian Kane, and Evan Bradley enter the field here with 9 minutes remaining. It is Cameron Daniels and Daniel Peterson to leave the field. They're two most important defenders today. And also Braden Hayes, who has been very involved on offense. So those three subs who just got in might have a chance. This is Lehman. He's going to shoot. It looked good for a second, but the further it went, the more you realized it wasn't actually even particularly close. Out for a goal kick. 8.5 now remain. Eudora still with that 3-goal lead. I think it's pretty safe to say now this game's over. Obviously it's not. 8.5 left. Something could happen, but it feels that even if something were to happen, it would only upset Steinlage by taking his clean sheet rather than actually changing the outcome of this game. Ramirez making stuff happen down this right side. He'll send a cross in, but couldn't truly do anything with it. It'll go out for a goal kick. So the adjustments that the Cyclones made to get an extra attacker out there didn't result in no change. They did have some nice chances, some big chances. One to Lopez, who just passed that ball back. But in the end, it just opened them up more, made them a little more vulnerable than they already were, and they had already conceded 2 goals. So then becoming a little more vulnerable resulted in them conceding a third on top of that. And it seems that that might be our final score here today. And if it's not, it seems more likely there would be a 4th Eudora goal than a 1st Cyclones goal. Lehman tried to run in on that one, and the linesman a little reluctant to call that foul, but he does put that flag up in the end. He wasn't quite so sure, but in the end he was 65% sure that was a foul, so he stuck that flag up. Cyclones take the free kick moderately quickly, sent it up for Audis, who then put it out to Lawson Davis, who could not keep it in play. 7 minutes here to go. This throw-in is a little inaccurate, turned over to the Cyclones. We still have not seen the reemergence of Medrano. I believe at this point he could have been put back out there, so maybe Coach Jaworski keeping him off the field on purpose, whether for injury or discipline, not for us to know. Here's Lehman now, in behind the defense, sends in a good cross as he always does. Met very nicely and sent into the outside netting there. These Eudora fans thought he scored. It looked like he had, but he put it into the outside netting of the goal. No goal, not a score there for the Eudora Cardinals, despite what it may have looked like there. It was on the outside of the goal. A beautiful ball from Lehman, though. His crosses have been absolutely gorgeous. For a leading goal scorer, he's got the 10 goals on the season. He is an amazing passer of the ball. Not that he can't shoot. He certainly can, but just an amazing passer. He's got great touch, which has got to be why he's got those 10 goals. A beautiful slide tackle there from Tommy Welsh. This is Sean Moffitt now. Moffitt, who has a goal on the season. It was the winning goal in the match against Lewisburg. Out to Ramirez here, who heads it up to Lehman. Lehman controls and shoots. And despite having some good power and movement, a nice gather there by Colton Ray, the senior. Colton Ray has not had a bad day back there in goal. The 3 goals are a little bit of an injustice to him. The one was a penalty kick. Another one was a very tough one to save from Evan Bradley. And the first one from Ramirez was more on his defense than himself. He has had a nice day back there, but not nearly as nice as Steinlage's, as Steinlage is now 5 minutes away from coming away with his 4th clean sheet on the year. Ramirez with some nice skills, but was in the end tackled off of it. Here's Medrano now. Aber applying pressure. Medrano's going to shoot. Not too bad there, but not accurate enough either. Out for a goal kick. Now under 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 substitutes. Count them, 10 going on for the Cardinals, which means everybody except for Steinlage is coming off the field as the young guys are going to go out there. All of these seniors and juniors out there applauding the crowd. They know that this is the end of their day in terms of being out there on the field. So Ramirez, Bradley, Welsh, Moffitt, Lehman, all taking a bit of a victory lap. Winder, Kane, getting the due credit from a very well played game today. There are now a lot of new faces out there. Even a unique pair of shorts out there. Someone wearing red shorts as opposed to the all blacks. That's Hawken Andrews, the sophomore out there. This is Meyer. And that'll go out for a Cardinals throw. We've also got junior Max Morford out there. Believe I saw Jude Whalen's number. Meyer takes this throw. Sends it up for Morford. So a bit of you could almost call it victory formation for the Cards, getting some guys' experience out there, as this game is now into territory where you can call it over. I mean, under 4 minutes, again, something so crazy as 3 goals being scored in 4 minutes has happened in this sport that we all love, but it's not going to happen here. These Cardinals are locked in. Steinlage locked in back there in goal. There is Jude Whalen. This isn't Jude Whalen, though. This is now Morford on the right side, the junior. Sends in an okay cross. It'll find Whalen. But Moffitt came up to that one and put that shot on. Austin Moffitt, not Sean Moffitt. Another pair of brothers on this squad. And Grisafe there was tackled off of that one. Goes behind for a corner. Grisafe has a goal on the season, the senior. Some more substitutions here now. Grisafe is one of the names coming off. Meyer as well. So it seems that the players that played a part in the earlier parts of this match also now getting their round of applause. As now, I would imagine everyone out there today. Oh my word, this corner in a very dangerous area. Ray had to put a hand on it and still couldn't get it clear. This is Morford on his left. This is going to be it was supposed to be a shot, but it bounced weirdly up to him and he could not handle it. This is a breakaway here for the Cyclones, looking for Aber. And Aber tackled very nicely there by Hawken Andrews. This is now Carter Hepner. And Austin Moffitt got in there aggressively. This is Beckham Erpelding trying to win the ball. This is now Cameron Kane, the sophomore. Kane again. Now Trenton Rittinger. Out for Morford. Jude Whalen tackled off of it. Henry Pratt applying some of the pressure. And then a very nice tackle there Can't quite see who that was, but it was a lovely tackle. Nice and clean. No one hurt. Got the ball poked out of bounds. Lopez takes this throw. A time-killing ball here sent down the line. Chased aggressively, though, by Erpelding, to his credit. Not giving up on that. 90 seconds remain here now in the match. Whalen tried to apply some pressure there. And in the end, his pressure worked. That caused that pass to be inaccurate. A nice throw there from Henry Pratt, the sophomore, potentially taking after Caden Kerr with that long throw look. A nice pass there. So the Cards have the B team out there now, and they are doing nicely in this game. They've won a throw here, under a minute left. Of course, thank you for the ball, ref. Let me adjust my shin guards and tie my shoes really quick because we're winning the game. Trenton Rittinger couldn't quite control that one, but neither could the Cyclones defender, and so this is sent long. Morford, the nearest Cardinal. Now Cameron Kane just pokes that one out. Lets his defense reposition. The Cyclones take this quickly. This could be a chance. And a last-second tackle still not done. And a foul is called here by the referee. Which way is this foul? Will be an important question if your name is Nate Steinlage and you really want to keep a clean sheet. It is a Cyclones free kick. So as that clock is about to hit 3 zeros in 5 seconds, this is a shot from Audis, and it's in. But referee had not blown his whistle. He was still setting up his wall, so no goal. And then final whistle from the referee. He is not even going to let them take that free kick. A little bit of an interesting decision there. Audis goes and complains, but wouldn't have changed the result here. Just would have maybe taken away Steinlage's clean sheet. But Steinlage secures the clean sheet, and the Cardinals secure their 9th victory on the season. They maintain an undefeated October, and they hand the Cyclones a defeat here, their first in October, 7th on the year. We will take a quick break, and then I'm going to recap this game and what this means for this Cardinals season here on Eudora Sports Live. So don't go anywhere.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, well, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau Agent Anthony Brown in Eudora today at 785-615-0516.
Just like the Cardinals are striving for success, Kaw Valley State Bank's mission is your success. At Kaw Valley State Bank, they provide the best, most efficient, courteous, and professional banking services possible. And at Kaw Valley, they recognize that the customer and their satisfaction is the most important ingredient to growing their community. With all the services you've come to expect from the hometown partner you deserve, Kaw Valley State Bank, online at kvsb.com, a proud supporter of Eudora Schools.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Our natural world needs us now. Step by step, side by side, together, we can find a way to ensure that all life on Earth can thrive. To learn more about how you can help protect and conserve nature, visit nature.org.
Back here on Eudora Sports Live, Reed McAvoy here with you. This game and broadcast was presented to you by Kansas Insurance. At Kansas Insurance, they believe in taking time to issue personal care and attention to each individual client. To see how Kansas Insurance can help you protect what matters most, call 913-369-6600. That's Kansas Insurance, our presenting sponsor. And we are now beginning our post-game show brought to you by Anthony Brown at Farm Bureau Financial. And with the post-game show comes something that I would hope if you've been watching Eudora Sports Live, you're accustomed to now. That is our play of the game and our player of the game. And I think that I'm going to start off with our player of the game, which is, it's a tough decision. The three candidates that I called out at halftime are still the three candidates running through my head in this moment. That being Nate Steinlage, Daniel Peterson, and Derek Lehman, who all had amazing games today. And you know what? I'm going to give it to Derek Lehman, a bit of a dark horse in it. I really thought it was going to be Daniel Peterson, as he was immense in the first half, and take no credit away from him. Derek Lehman just had an amazing game. He got an assist in both halves. He accounted for 2 of those 3 goals. You could, in a way, you could say he won this match for the Cardinals, though it was an amazing team performance all around. But Lehman was a huge part of it, and he is our Barbed Wire Barbecue Who's Smokin' Player of the Game. Be the MVP at your next watch party with Barbed Wire's Smokin' Game Day deals. Packs start at $35 and feed 4, or the biggest pack that feeds 8 for $90. Pre-order now by visiting them at barbedwirebarbecue.com or call 785-856-0877. And the next thing to get into is our play of the game, which is going to come from a new name, a name that wasn't on those 3 candidates for my player of the game. It's a moment that came from Caden Kerr with 90 seconds remaining in the first half. I think that him pushing forward, not giving up, and winning that penalty, which he then converted to give a second goal, completely changed the complexion of this match. As the Cardinals went in with a 2-goal lead, Ottawa came out and had to make a big-time adjustment, pushing a defender up into the midfield, and that's what opened up the game for the Cardinals to get a 3rd goal and end up walking away victorious here today. So the absolute play of the game from Absolute Painting is going to be Caden Kerr winning that penalty and then converting it right before the conclusion of the second half. To take advantage of Absolute Painting's Winter Interior Special, book from November through February and get $1,000 off and also other great offers. Some restrictions apply. For details, call 785-333-9651. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute. So those are our player and our play of the game. Just generally recapping here today, this was a very impressive game, one that I thought was going to be a little more even, but at the same time, something I said during the match, it actually was pretty even. 3-0 is unjust to the way that this match was played. It was back and forth. There were good chances on both sides. The Cardinals just produced better chances and finished. They just got the ball into the back of the net, and in the end, that's the difference in this game. And the Cardinals got the job done. And Nate Steinlage was also amazing back in net. He had some good help on defense, too, from Daniel Peterson and Cameron Daniels, to name a couple that were very ever-present back there, it seemed. So that is this was just a very nice match. Something else I mentioned enough times already, but the Cardinals maintaining an unbeaten October. This is now their 4th win on the month. 4 wins and a draw they have. They have 1 match remaining, but actually I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I will preview the next stuff coming up around Varsity Sports Live and on Eudora Sports Live after this next break. So don't go anywhere, as we are going to conclude when I come back the Anthony Brown Farm Bureau Financial postgame show.
Prescription drug price racing points to corporate mountain.
Freedom of the press is about your right to know.
Clark sheer athleticism.
It's about your right to be informed. Today, there are real threats to press freedom
Reaching residential areas?
and your right to know about the world around us. We must protect our right to know, no matter what kind of news is important to you. Before it's too late, understand the threats. ProtectPressFreedom.org.
High-quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Gene's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family-owned, Gene's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Gene's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Gene's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
At Kansas Insurance, we know one size doesn't fit all. In fact, our whole mindset is based on customized policies for you and your families. We're local, and we do what we do because we care about you. Think of us as brokers for your insurance needs. Working with Kansas Insurance gets you the award-winning service and attention to detail that only an independent agency can provide. All across Kansas, we're here to help you manage and plan for all types of risk. Contact a local agent today. Kansas Insurance. Local, independent, serving you.
Are you looking for a trusted partner in pet care? Look no further than Eudora Animal Hospital, proudly serving Eudora and the surrounding area since 1975. Eudora Animal Hospital offers a wide range of services, including wellness exams, surgeries, routine vaccinations, and emergency care.
Hi guys, just wanted to say thank you from Eudora Animal Hospital for all your support and go Cards!
Schedule an appointment by calling 785-542-3265 or visit eudoravet.com. High-quality foods, friendly service, great prices, and a connection to the community that is unsurpassed. That's Gene's Heartland Foods in Eudora. Family-owned, Gene's Heartland Foods offers a convenient one-stop shop, delivering the everyday essentials you need to specialty items from around the world. Gene's friendly staff is here to help you find exactly what you're looking for. You have options when it comes to feeding your family. Choose to support local. Choose Gene's Heartland Foods, 1402 Church Street in Eudora, or online at heartlandfoodstores.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Anthony Brown in Eudora today at 785-615-0516.
The smoothest, the creamiest, the most amazing ice cream you've ever had. That's what you'll find at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in historic downtown Eudora, Kansas. With over 100 mouthwatering Wisconsin-made ice cream flavors, including dairy-free and gluten-free options. The bakery is always serving up the most heavenly cookies, cakes, and so much more. Ask about Main Street's custom cakes for that special occasion. What are you waiting for? Come make the sweetest of memories at Main Street Scoops and Sweets in downtown Eudora, where it's always ice cream time.
Are you looking for a trusted partner in pet care? Look no further than Eudora Animal Hospital, proudly serving Eudora and the surrounding area since 1975. Eudora Animal Hospital offers a wide range of services, including wellness exams, surgeries, routine vaccinations, and emergency care.
Hi guys, just wanted to say thank you from Eudora Animal Hospital for all your support and go Cards!
Schedule an appointment by calling 785-542-3265 or visit eudoravet.com.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Anthony Brown in Eudora today at 785-615-0516.
Back here on Eudora Sports Live on the Anthony Brown Farm Bureau Financial Post-Game Show. Anthony's goal is to help you plan for the unexpected and protect your future. Getting to know you and the things that are most important to you will help them customize the right plans for your needs. To learn more, visit them at 101 West 10th Suite A in Eudora or call 785-615-0516. So previewing what is next to come here on Eudora Sports Live. Tomorrow, I will be back with you again right here as Eudora will wrap up their football season. That is something I am excited for, as it's been an interesting one with some ups and downs. Certainly will be a good conclusion as they will be playing at Paola, so it'll be an interesting matchup there. And then this soccer team is going to have regionals coming up in the following week. So both teams, the final game today for the soccer season, the final game of the regular season tomorrow for the football team. So regionals are coming up here. They are on the horizon, and they will be here on Eudora Sports Live. So be sure to come back here to the Varsity Sports Live YouTube channel, where you will find all of your Eudora Cardinals sports happening here. So that is going to be it for me today. And my camerawoman as well, Bailey Freeman, who was here today, did a good job for you on the live stream. That is all for us, folks. Go Cardinals, and good night.